No. They did? For this week too? Hey Chris, have you seen a lot of snow runs around? That triangle thing? Yeah. Deanna said she hasn't. You, newsflash, newsflash, I'll tell you right now. Uh, get catch every one of them you can, and get about 200 candies because it evolves into two different things. The female evolves into another thing that only females evolve into. Males don't. So if you have one that shows one evolution, it's a male. The female one, there's two evolutions to that you can evolve into the regular one, or you can evolve into the other one using the Sinnoh Stone. I did not know that until I glanced at it when I was Xing out of it, and I'm like, wait, what? I swear I just saw two different pictures of. So I opened it back up and looked. So yes, I didn't know it evolved into two different things. You can evolve it into either one. How? They've been popping up everywhere. That's what. Well, you in the wrong place. You in the wrong place. You need to go over to Jedi's, and maybe you'll find it. Yes, Meryl's are another one that we didn't name before, Deanna. I didn't name it. I don't know if you did or not. Watch it be you now, and I'm like, we can't play by us. We can't play together anymore. After this game, I gotta run out again, and I'll be back. But if we do this right, I want to see if I can stay in the game and then run into a closet or something. But watch me be Jason. I'll have to get out of it. Oh, I'm Jason this one, so. Oh my god. There's a snow run.
I know there was two.
I've seen 2 deer in a row before.
Huh?
I've seen in the middle of nowhere 2 deer in my way that I luckily saw before I got there.
Two people that work here have hit deer already on their way to work. He hit one coming from Troy, and he hit one coming from Schenectady.
Now everybody's got to watch out for hitting bears and mountain lions. We got them walking around somewhere.
Mountain lions?
I think I saw a mountain lion was loose in Half Moon like last week. Up by us somewhere.
Yeah. So, yeah. Huh. There you go. Thanks a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I heard about that, yeah.
What in the world are we doing up here? See much horse. I didn't see a single horsey in that whole. I thought that would be a good place to catch a horsey or two, possible shiny, you know. But nope, not one. Nowhere, man, nowhere. It is 1:22 a.m. I just brought him to work. I'm going back home now. So this is part of the next day, aka June 15th. Halfway through the month of June already. And we are almost halfway through the entire freaking year already. Holy crap! Didn't even think of that until now. That is insane. Holy jeez. It just feels like it was just yesterday. We were, it was April and we went to Supercross. Like, it doesn't even feel like it was about like a month and a half ago. Like, it's crazy. But yeah.
Make a long story real short, I indicated my dislike for the whole situation. I told Howard he was dealing with a dirtbag. And then after bringing the car over to his track for 36 years, I didn't appreciate him going backwards on the rules because it was the rule change that made us non-competitors. I said, Howard, we used to be competitive. It took us a long time to get there when we moved into pro stock, but we got competitive. We could run with the big guys. We even won a couple. You remember that, don't you? So, yeah, I did. As soon as you went to the crates, that adding the weight forced us into the crates. It did. And I had to get rid of a lot of expensive equipment that I really didn't want to get rid of. And then we're back to the beginning, back to the drawing board. We have to learn new setups, new this, new that. Brian's got to unlearn his 20 years of open motor way to drive. So we're not competitive. And another thing, the reason why we start in the back is because we don't want to cross the wreck. And he's going to continue to start in the back until we can get competitive again.
What did he say to that?
Yeah, what did he say? I'm curious about that.
It's him, not his name.
Yeah, well, hey, I'm just going to hear it. I don't care what he thinks about it. He doesn't have a choice. He doesn't have a vote. So before I gave him my options, which was 1 Parker or 2 go out west, he cut me off at the pass. He says, well, you don't have to worry about it. We're going to take care of it. We're going to have a meeting this Saturday night, and open motors are going to be banned. We're going to tell them that they can run them for another 2 weeks, and after that, no more open motors. And then we got into sanctions against Robbie Speed, sanctions against Chuck Towsley. I said, and this moron, idiot, he cheated, and there should be sanctions against him too. Not reward him by changing the rules to be favorable for him.
Right.
So then he told me about what a dirtbag that Rivers was. And I'm sure he did that just
To shut you off.
to shut me up, that he knows.
To appease you.
And then he says he's shortchanged people with money situations all over. I said, well, I'm glad you said that, Howard, because if you didn't, I was going to tell you that was the case. You can just talk to the people, the 2 car builders that build cars. They'll give you a story. So, yeah, we talked a little bit about politics and how rough it is. He only makes between $300,000 and $400,000 a year. Of course, I wasn't really impressed with that.
He likes to throw that.
Well, he does. Yeah. Oh,
I know how much. No, that's how much he makes probably off.
That's
auto
his
racing.
salary that he pays himself.
How much do you make off the stock?
Who knows? Who cares? Ask me if I care.
That's how it is.
I don't care. I was over there to make a point and see if I could convince him to go back to 3,300 pounds and 5,800 chip. And I didn't even have to get that far because he says he's going to ban open motors. So we'll see. I'm looking forward
But that's
to
the
this
thing, they're
meeting.
going to let him run this week and next week with these bullshit rules that they had. But they're going to say no points or...
Who knows what they're going to say? Wes, I would suggest if you want to continue the entertainment, or when it comes to the pit meeting,
Come on up with
come
us.
on up and listen.
I was actually thinking that before when he said they're going to have a meeting tonight. I was going to say I might come up and listen
Yeah, you can do
myself
that.
because I'm
You
curious.
should. It'd be interesting.
I should record it.
Because you're going to hear a mouthful from a lot of people, including myself.
Well, I'm curious to see what they say after having a 40-minute discussion with Howard. And sometimes, what he tells you versus what he does are 2 different things.
So, more or less, now to add to the story,
So let's backtrack 24 hours before that. I guess Howard had told Jim that Wednesday, when he first, within like the hour or two that he made the rule.
Is that one of the times where we had to chain it to the tree? I don't remember.
Yeah.
We used to have a tree in my front yard, Wes. Big, huge pine tree.
Yeah.
Ultimately, that's what I used to do. Is whenever I crashed it really bad, to the point where the frame needed stroking,
Mm-hmm.
I would chain one end of the race car to the pine tree, and the other end to my Chevy Blazer, and then I put the come along on it. Well, I used it when I had the Blazer as well.
Oh, yeah. So, needless to say.
That is way too tight of a fit right there. I'm ready for this meeting. Said I'm ready for this meeting.
Oh, good.
It started sprinkling for like a minute.
Oh, I saw. It came down the wires. I saw it.
I'm like, great. I'm all the way in 3 and 4.
He didn't take his car out.
No, he didn't. While I was walking by, I saw the 14. I'm like,
I saw him.
I'm pretty sure I
He didn't
remember.
even have a suit on.
Somebody else driving it? I don't know.
Well, you can't think like him because he's such a fucking wacko. I couldn't see.
And Silky?
I don't know, whoever was on the outside.
Yeah, I don't know what happened before that. He got way up on the outside and almost hit the wall off of 4. Maybe something happened in the corner. I'm not sure.
You got
But-
those three boys. We're not going to make. I don't think we're going to make comebays.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't want to be that guy though.
Alright, let's skip it then.
Sorry, they're big money. I wanted to try to get out of here. I don't like to be that guy that comes in at the last minute. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Park this. We'll see you tomorrow sometime.
Okay.
Late morning. I find it funny how they had to cradle dudes off the fucking track.
Hey. You're welcome.
I really thought Eddie Marshall was going to get him.
Well, he was moving on him.
You know, Chalmers goes with his little strut down. I don't know, he's bringing it in a mold to somebody down toward turn 2. Kevin said. He's like, well, he's fucking, you know, he's happy, you know, he's an happy asshole. And I said, yeah, because Rob didn't win. He's like, exactly. It's like the first time in how many years he hasn't had to give the, you know, be in victory lane. I said, for the pure reason, that's why I wanted Robert to win. So I can go get the picture next week. All smiles. And,
All frowns.
and what's his name? All fucking with a puss on his face. He's such a fucking dick. Still act like a
He's a very important person.
fucking. You got me important in the racing world. You know
He
what?
is.
In the real world, guess what? You are such a
This is as far as he goes. Okay?
Like, what did I get from the 10Ks? I didn't even see them.
This is his real world.
It's not. What do you mean it's not?
Sure it is. This is his world.
Get a real job.
I don't think
guessing.
he'd be able to stop
Okay.
in a real
No, he wouldn't.
I'm guessing the 2 Larbitars and the Dratini were my 10K.
What's Kyle's girlfriend's name?
Tanya.
Tanya?
Yeah.
Very pleasant.
Yes. Very sociable. I don't know where they went. They left.
Well, it stopped raining. So they were asking me, well, how many races before your guys' race? I told them it's that modified walls. There'll be races. Top laps. 358. And I went to do something. Stop raining. You know. That's right. Every few years, Kyle shows up. And he's finally, you know, friends.
For the longest time, Carrie used to think he was good.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't think so.
It's not your insurance company.
How are you going to pay for it?
You didn't volunteer.
Yeah, no shit. give them credit. I mean, they got that track in damn good shape. I mean, it was damn good all night. Probably the best it's been all year.
Yeah, it's a little help from above.